Hi. Hi, Alexis. How are you? Thank you for the like, too. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everyone. He got a hold of those socks. I'm actually okay today. How about you? I'm still going through the motions with my job search, but my interview yesterday felt good, better than the last one. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing all right. I got a doctor's appointment in a little bit, so I'm trying to get my day started. And yes, girl, it's rough out here. It really is. So I could definitely understand that, the motions and everything, but it's gonna all work out. It's gonna all work out for you. Yeah. That's good that the one that you had yesterday went good. That's great. So what was the difference between the previous interview and the one you had yesterday? Like, what did you feel was different? Yes, that was the one that paid less. Well, it was a phone screening, but the recruiter said she would personally push my resume and put a note in for the hiring manager. Well, yeah, that definitely sounds a lot more promising. Yeah, but you said just pays less. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was seeing in your reading. I'm like, you might have something that you don't really want, but you're like, I gotta take it because I need a job. But we just in a really rough time in the economy, like it's crazy. I just look forward to it all being over with. I don't know when it's going to get better, but I just look forward to things getting better because this is horrible. It's just like so messed up. But yeah, you're going to get it, Alexis. Yeah. Yeah. $5 more. Yeah. And you just, like I said, you look at it as a stepping stone, and that's really what to take from it. Like, this is not forever. This is just something for me to get, where I need to go, you know? But yeah. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna get the job. I feel like you're gonna get that job. What are you gonna be doing? Yes, I'm doing cleaning gig jobs at the moment, and the pay is trash for what I have to see and clean. And it's a customer service hybrid position, so some days I go in and others I work from home. Okay. Yeah, and you're doing cleaning jobs now. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess one of the perks is a hybrid. You don't always have to be in the office. Some days you can work from home. That's a perk for sure. Because a lot of jobs, like, they stopped doing hybrid. At first, it was all strictly work from home jobs. Then they wanted everybody back in the office. So it's nice to have a little balance. Yes, I mostly apply for hybrid, but can you post all the reading options again? Sure. I was seeing if Shevich was going to be able to hop in, but she might be asleep. She works third shift, so. But these are the main ones. Um, and then I have the what's the other ones that I do? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, there you go, love. I'm gonna pin it because, like I said, I don't know if Chevish will be in here or any of my mods, so I'm just gonna pin it in the chat. Okay. Hey, girl. I was like, I don't know if she sleeps, so I'm gonna just post. I'm gonna just post my stuff. How you doing this morning, Chevish? Yeah, I literally been up since 6 o'clock this morning. My toddler is the 1-year-old. Like, he's starting to, I guess he's anticipating when the big kids get up and go to school. So he's like starting to wake up with them. And it is rough. Like, what am I doing up at 6 in the morning? Honestly, just finished getting settled from work. Oh, okay. So you just got in. What time did you get off? Yeah, I'm so glad that tomorrow's Saturday because this taking the kids to school every day is too much. It's too much for me. Thank you, Chevish. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put that in the title. Hold on. That's how you know I'm like, girl. If it'll even let me. There. I got off at 7, but I had to do other things when I got home. Oh, okay. Got it. And you was right about Calvin. Girl, what happened? Wait, is Calvin the one that works at your job? What was he doing, girl? Jacob. No, thank you. No, thank you. You love getting into stuff, man. Pretty. You look beautiful. I like you. Thank you.
One second.
Yeah, boy. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the live as y'all coming in, please. It just helps it to circulate me to get in the algorithm because I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. YouTube be acting so stubborn. Tell me why the lady I told you, my manager was thinking wanting his job or whatever. We was talking and she was like, he might have figured out that someone was talking to Alan because Calvin came to her. What did he say when he came to her? And Calvin's the messy one, right? Saying the manager said something to him about one of the things I told Alan about. That's what I was saying. Like, he's just trying to get the tea. You know, that's what it was giving. Like, it wasn't giving like, oh, I miss Chevish. I want to be cool with her again. It was giving like, excuse me, I need the inside scoop. What they've been saying about me. Oh, so he did say something to him. Wow. Yeah, he's worried. He's worried that he's gonna lose his job. I promise you. Because you can only go so long with like being invincible, right? And I think Calvin got a big head. He thought he can get away with stuff. But you know, people that always try to be cool with everybody at the job, and then they think like, oh, I'm cool with everybody at the job. Nobody gonna say nothing to me. Nobody gonna say, you know, and it's like it backfires. But yeah, I'm glad you got your confirmation because I definitely saw him being on something messy. I said he's being messy. Well. Are him and that other guy still cool? Because I told you I seen them falling out eventually too. I think that's how he is. He tried to be in everyone's face and likes when people have his back. Yeah, they still cool. Honey, it's gonna be a little drama. I told you it ain't gonna last long with them two. They gonna be then turned on each other. Well, he can keep it moving. Calvin can keep it moving. Because you thought you was slick. And it don't feel good to have a target on your back. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. Like, he got a target on his back, so it don't feel good. It don't feel good at all. Hey, the Gemini. How you doing, girl? Good morning. Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
I brush my teeth.
You brush your teeth? Good job, baby. Let me get high five. Good job. Big girl.
Yeah.
Well, too bad, too sad, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh, well. Let me see. I just got a donation. Who did it come from? Okay, thank you, the Gemini. You have 2 questions. What's up? Thank you, Shevish. Where's the mods at? She cracked me up when she said his name. Jakey boy. You hear brother song? Can a channeling read be for anything? Yes, for the most part. The only thing I don't cover is dead people, girl, because I am not no medium. So, but everything else, yes. My sitter informed me that she would be getting off late tonight. If I still go to work afterwards, will I make good money? Because if not, I'm just going to call off completely. Okay, let's see, girl. You got a baby? Okay, so this is for the Gemini. She wants to know if she still decides to go into work afterwards. Will she make good money tonight? He's 8. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. Verify the 7 of Cups. I'm still seeing an iffiness there. So the card you got was the 7 of Cups, right? And it says uncertainty, scattered energy. And then you had got the Queen of Cups reversed too. So, I mean, you'll make something, but it's not going to be like what you're normally used to making. For some reason, like, I don't know what your job is, but it could just be kind of slow right now. I'm not really sure why, but the 7 of Cups kind of talks about, you know, it might feel like it might be some good money, but then people not really tipping like they normally do, or you know what I'm saying? So that's why you got that Queen of Cups reverse, because you're gonna be like, dang, like I thought this was gonna be a decent night, and it didn't turn out to be what it was supposed to be. Yes, girl. I got a 1-year-old. Y'all be hearing the 1 and a 2-year-old in the background. Then I got a 9-year-old going on 19. And I have a 12-year-old, but they at school, so and 1 on the way, y'all. I am literally Mother Goose right now. So that is what I have for your question as far as that. Now, granted, you got free will. If you still want to test the waters and just go in, that's up to you. But I'm seeing it being like it's not giving what it's supposed to give when you get there. Okay. Second question, I fell asleep on Sash last night. Now he's being kind of distant. Does he think I was with someone else? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see, girl. And then you get a third question, the Gemini, right? Because you sent for 2. I am Mother Goose, girl. I just keep hatching these little eggs. Like, what's going on with me? But I'm gonna get these tubes tied, y'all. Anybody got their tubes tied? I'm a little nervous about kind of like how my cycles are gonna be after I have the baby, but to me, it's worth the risk. Like, cause I ain't doing this no more. This is it, honey. It was early. So did the Sag think that the Gemini was with someone else when she fell asleep? Did the Sag think the Gemini was with someone else? Yes, he did. He did. Look at the first word on the card. It says speculation. Like, boy. But yes, he did. He's like, this ain't really like her. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for the Sag. I honestly did fall asleep yeah, but I was right, but it was early. I want maybe one more. LOL. I only have one right now. Yeah, so that's understandable to want one more. That's like you got 8-year old, but yeah, girl, more power to you. I can get look. Let me just give you my fertility. Like y'all could just have my fertility, okay? For the ones that want a baby, here you go. Um, is he looking forward to our date tomorrow? She laughing at me. I am so serious. If I could bottle up my she was dodging. If I could bottle up my fertility, y'all, and sell it like on the market, I would, y'all. I promise y'all. Cause baby, woo, it's been crazy. Okay, so is the Sagittarius looking forward to the date tomorrow with the Gemini? Is he looking forward to the date tomorrow? I know I can, girl. I surely can. I know. Yes and no. I mean, he got the Hermit reversed. He kind of like, I mean, I do want to see her, but how bad? Like, that's what he's giving. Probably because of what happened, you know. But yeah, he kind of, he iffy about it. But that's what I'm getting for the Sag. So yeah, hopefully he get himself together and get out his head, because boy, don't do that. Okay, until you make me, you claim me, you got to be understanding. Don't do that. But yeah, so yes and no. They be wanting all types of requirements. They want you to have a bachelor's. You said pics and all types. For what? Selling eggs? They want you to have a bachelor's. What? That's crazy. Yeah, I must have got some really good eggs because I'm 33. I'll be 34 in January. And yeah, my babies have been perfectly normal. I just, yeah. Exactly, like, dude, you're not my man. Like, stop being petty. He thinks I was with someone else. Man, right, exactly. Like, boy, get out your feelings. Because the eggs carry your genetics or whatever. Oh, okay. So they, okay. I guess. Nah, but for real, y'all, this is it. Like, I know the ones that's been on here with me for a long time, y'all probably like, queen, because you done said that a couple times. But no, I'm for real. Yeah. I must can't go to sleep or something. Hell, right. Like, huh? Yeah. But he better still show up for that date. He's supposed to come. Is he supposed to come get you, or are you supposed to meet him somewhere? He better show up for that date and quit acting crazy. Savage, don't do that. No. Why? So I was like kind of thinking about last year, right? When I had my son, and I was like, yeah, this is my last one. Why was people in my chat talking about some, we feel like you got another one coming, queen? Like, why would y'all do that? Why would y'all send that energy to me? I feel like it was like two. I feel like Ari said something, and it was It's Me Lee. She ain't on here right now, but I'm gonna tell her about herself. Cause I think she done manifested that. So don't be sitting there, don't be putting that in the chat. He's supposed to chauffeur me. He's the one initiating the day. I just wanted the, what, LOL. He's like, no, let's go to the movies and out for dinner first, LOL. Well, he better do it and get out his feelings, because ain't nothing wrong. They was tripping. They was, girl. Now look at me, super knocked up, y'all. I'm so pregnant. Like, oh my God. I got a doctor's appointment today after this live, but I'll be back this evening. But I'm gonna have her checked because I've been having these Braxton Hicks contractions, y'all, and they've been too much. They've been too frequently. I'm like, girl, you better wait. I like, is you trying to be a Virgo? You supposed to be a Libra. But the way my body been acting, I'm like, ooh, let me get checked out. Cause honey, I don't need no surprises. We still trying to get stuff together. Yes, they think the baby will be smart if you have a degree. I've heard that's nuts. That's nuts. When the baby's so I'm due October 19th, but they're probably gonna have me have the baby a week early because I have to have a cesarean. So I'm like, I hope she hold out. Even if she could just not come until the beginning of October, that's okay. I do not care. Once I hit October, baby, come on. But September, stay in there. Stay in the womb. So I'm hoping that what I'm going through is just like, oh, you're just a little dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Because y'all, I don't need no surprises. Not right now. So yeah, but I got a little over a month left before she's supposed to make her arrival. But yeah, as far as them thinking a baby would be smart if you have a degree, that's stupid. That's really dumb. Because there's plenty of smart people that don't have degrees. Like what? That's really just a way of continuing like racism. Like try to make sure not too many people of color have access to that. Yes, girl, I'm going live tomorrow. I got like a couple gifts to open, but yes, it's gonna be a baby shower. So if you guys want to like do like a diaper raffle type thing, we could do that too. Basically, with a diaper raffle, I'm trying to think how I want to do it. I'm a brainstorm. Let me brainstorm. I'm gonna come back to y'all about it. But that's the main thing that we need is diapers for her. Because I'm getting her clothes and stuff. They want the paper proof. Yeah. Yeah. And what would you get a bachelor's in? Just anything? They just want you to have a bachelor's. It could be in anything. That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. I guess, honey. Y'all. So I be on TikTok and TikTok be having me cracking up. Chevish, you know I be on TikTok because I be having you laughing. Y'all, what was Cardi B in the street selling the CDs, y'all? They literally had her on a video in the middle of the street selling CDs. I said, what is wrong with her? What is going on? Like, why are you in the middle of the street trying to sell your CDs, ma'am? It's nuts out here. She said, I got to get the bag by any means. She is such a unhinged celebrity. She had me cracking up, y'all. They was driving past her. I know. And she, like, I guess that people wanted her to put her picture from the court on the CD. Like, and so she was selling, like, this girl is crazy. Baby, them Libra scales is tipped, honey. Them Libra scales is tipped all the way over. But yeah, I was like, she is nuts. Thank you. Alexis, were you interested in the channeling love? Ooh, I got heartburn. Who is singing? Hold on. Who is singing on this song? What the heck? Let me find something else. Y'all probably was like, who is that singing on that song? Yes, but hold on. I wanted to say something before you do. Okay, love. Oh my God. They play too much. They do way too much. What y'all got planned today? It's Friday. Anybody got any plans? I miss looking forward to Fridays, y'all. I feel like, do y'all be looking forward to Fridays now, or y'all be like, oh, just another day? I remember like people used to actually really have weekends, like for real. Shut up. See, prime example. She said work exactly, and waiting on this wig to come. So not waiting on the wig, honey. What kind of wig you getting? Well, I don't have a weekend. That's what I'm saying. It used to be a time when people had weekends. I promise you. Everybody be like, girl, what you doing this weekend? Girl, you want to go to the bar? You want to But it's like nobody has the extra time or money. We are living in such a gray society. You know how to do wig install, Chevish? It be looking easy but hard at the same time. I can't explain it. Like when you have to like blend it and pluck it and color it and all of that. Like it be looking kind of like if you don't do it the right, it's gonna look crazy. The same color I recently did, it was this so-called ash brown. I've been wanting to do another color. I can't find a good Arbonne brown wig. So like you trying to basically do fall color. Stop sit down the wall. Well, you know how that happens. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. My 2-year-old, she bad as hell sometimes. But yeah, you say yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because when you do the wig inside, you got to know what kind of lace hold, like what kind of glue to use and everything. Because don't let that lace get to lifted, honey. But yes, I do know how to install wigs. I'm the only one that puts it on my head. I'd never have nobody charge me $200, period. Oh, I only use lace bonding spray. Oh, you use the spray? Okay. So do you be like coloring it and stuff, like the lace, like you know how they be talking about the knots? You can see them and stuff. Do you be like coloring them and all of that good stuff? And I haven't laid down and it's stuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to know how to install them wigs, because honey, you do not want that wig to be lifting up. So at the moment, I'm in a Neptune square Venus transit. Okay, hold on, Neptune square Venus. Okay. Hold on, let me catch up. And I've read that it's best not to date during it because it makes you more dreamy and delulu, okay, and vulnerable to deception, and minds last until February of 2027. Ooh. And I'm so scared of that happening to me again, so I really plan on not dating until it's over. But this transit is making me stay in a dreamy feeling for longer than usual ever since. I've never had to color it. I only wear synthetic and the laces BT. Okay. Ever since it started. Ooh, that is a long transit for you, love. Human wig laces are horrible. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. The synthetics are so good for a good price too. They don't last super long, but they are great. I mean, you can make them long if you want to go out of your way to do the extra maintenance. Got it. Makes sense. So I want to know channel messages of what will happen after that. Okay, so you want to know what will happen after the transit? Or because the transit lasts until 2027. That is a very long transit, girl. Ooh. Entree. It's just send me some links, girl. Okay. She's high now. Yeah. Okay, so with this transit doesn't necessarily mean that you're not gonna date. Absolutely not. You're gonna still probably run into some people that you're going to find that you're attracted to. This could be a season of you kind of learning valuable lessons, because yes, the initial transit is going to definitely make you be like in a dreamy state, right? But then it's going to teach you some things along the way. It's not going to just be for no reason. So sometimes when we are in these transits and they're this long, there's always some type of hidden truth underneath it. And maybe this transit, from what I feel, is going to bring some truth to light about even the type of behaviors or dating or like the type of people you attract to yourself. And it could be a season of awareness for you, to where when you get out the transit, you look back, you're like, okay, I see where the error is. Like, I see what's wrong, right? Because, again, Neptune is a planet of illusions. And so right now, you may not catch it. But once the transit's over, you're going to be like, oh, I see what I have done wrong when it comes to the people I date. Does that mean you're going to be single at that time? No, you could still be with somebody, but just have these reflections, or like this self-awareness happens during this time. I see you with someone in the next 2 years. Now, with this transit, I guess a way to kind of nip it in the bud that I feel like will help you during this transition is to stick to your boundaries. Because with Neptune blurs lines, literally. It's a Pisces planet. So the best thing to do to help you navigate these next 2 years is to stick to your boundary. That's going to be your best friend. I don't care if you're writing it down, tattooing it on your body. Stick to your boundaries, because it's going to help you have a more successful transit. Because what you don't want to do is be in this transit and no guidance, and you're just going for red flags that look green at first, right? And I could definitely see that. I could definitely see you kind of being like, they kind of feel wrong, but they feel right, and I don't know. So you want to stick to your boundaries right now. I feel like I have a fear of dating during the transit, and I already have a Pisces moon and sun. Oh my gosh, so you got Pisces all in your chart, girl. Woo! And then I think today is like a lunar, what was it? A lunar eclipse in Pisces or something like that. Okay, girl, hold on to the wheel. Literally, don't let go. Okay. This is going to be a time where I would say, if you do it correctly, you can have success in this transit. If you do it incorrectly, you can find yourself in some crazy relationship. Okay. So first thing first, like I said, you want to do boundaries. This would also be a time where I would highly suggest, and you would benefit from therapy during this time to keep you more grounded, so that you're not making choices off of a feeling or an emotion. Okay. So if you do these things now and you start putting those things in place for yourself, you will have a better success rate in your dating life in these next 2 years. Because like I said, excuse me, I see someone coming. I do. But you want this to be the right one, or the person that fits where you are right now. So another thing I keep hearing is like, I don't know if you use ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is something that I feel like you could utilize during this time, and it can help you. Okay. So let's just see if you don't do these steps, because I know that's what you want to know. Like, what happens if I don't do these steps? Okay. So if you don't do these steps, I see some very kind of tumult. What's the word? A turbulent connection coming your way. Hi, truly blessed. How you doing? A turbulent connection coming your way. Okay. And this may be a person that at first they are mimicking what you want. They're doing everything you want, but then it turns and they kind of become more narcissistic. And so I see that happening if you don't set the foundation. Okay. Also with this person, if you were to kind of like go off path with yourself and you just wing it, this person could come with baggage. So they may have kids, baby mama issues. Okay. You want to look at things as this will be the dark side of Pisces, right? Because it's Neptune. So this will be the opposite side of Pisces, the shadow of Pisces. Okay. And we know that shadow side of Pisces is deception, manipulation, lies, all of that. Okay. So that's what we don't want you to attract, my dear. We don't want you in a situation where you gotta share your story on TikTok because you just going through it. Okay. Now, if you choose to create the boundary for yourself, like I said, and create a blueprint for yourself, There's success there where you would not attract that person because you're not coming from that energy anymore. You're healing. So then I see a better option coming. Now, this person may be a little later into next year, okay? Which I think you don't mind, being single for for a little bit longer. This person comes later on next year, okay? But this is someone that has they're more together, more established for themselves, okay? And this is someone that you'll actually be able to evolve and grow with, okay? So there's two choices. There's two choices that you have, depending on how you use this transit. So I would definitely tell you right now, think about what you want. Think about how you want your love life to go. Write down what you envision for yourself, okay? Whether that's I want to be married, I want to have, this for myself. I want my person to have this for themselves. Start thinking of that now, because whatever you're putting out there is going to manifest. And like I said, if you have any challenges emotionally, this will be the time to get a therapist going. Yes. Yeah. And that's why I was saying this is the time to kind of figure that out, because love is going to come your way. That's why you have that Neptune square Venus transit. Venus is the partner. It's the relationship. That's why I said you're going to have someone come your way, regardless, whether you want to be single or not. But because you have that Neptune squaring that Venus, you may be more inclined to pick the wrong person if you don't have these things for yourself set up. I already cut off someone who was turbulent. We never dated, but they had a bad temper. It reminded me of my father, and we were never together in June. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So you are fine to be like, I just want to be single these next 2 years. But also, don't be naive to the Neptune energy, because Neptune energy is very tricky. I'm telling you. Neptune, what have you thinking? That this is your Prince Charming. Whole time they're ogre. So be strategic. Yes, I'm just gonna walk for me who comes by my way during this time. So I'm just gonna be dodging them. I already know with Pisces moon, I've already been in that situation. Yeah, and Pisces moons, like right into, and sometimes like I feel like Pisces moons, they can definitely attract people who are like their parents. And so it is very important for Pisces moons to get the healing and the therapy as soon as possible, so that you guys have a more successful relationship life with people. And you guys are very empathetic, so you might attract narcissists very easily because of the watery moon. No. But now that I'm trying to connect, it might do that. It might cut it out again. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Hey y'all, sorry about that. I am so sorry. I apologize. Alexis, let me know if you're here, because I was not finished with your channel message. Hi, Black Widow Ronaga, how are you? Hey, Shevish. Yes, y'all, I'm so sorry about that buffering. I hope that y'all can hear me and see me. That must have been a strong little message, Alexis, because it went like, see you later on me. Okay, watery moon. So what I was going to say was watery moon people do have to be more protective of their energy, because we tend to come from a very empathic state. I have a Cancer moon, which is why I can speak for it, because my moon's in Cancer. So it literally can be like that. I crashed out on him, like screaming and everything, and just hung up and blocked him. And I'm so nice and sweet usually. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, during that transit, go into with a plan. And stick to boundaries, because like I said, Neptune is going to try your boundaries. That's what Neptune's about. It knows no boundaries, so it's going to push the limit for you. So yes, so that's what I would see. Excuse me, that's what I would say. As far as this transit goes, also like I said, utilize ChatGPT if you need help, kind of like figuring that out for yourself. And like I said, if you haven't done therapy, try some therapy, because this is a crucial time for you. This is a make or break, the rest of your, I'm assuming you're in your 20s, but this is like a make or break the rest of your 20s when it comes to your love life. So you want to be strategic about how you date and who you date. God forbid, you don't, and then you end up in a really crazy situation, which is what I was saying, So definitely drive the wheel with caution for the next 2 years. But yeah, what did you know? Like, where did you find out that you had these transits going on? Like, what website? Your Saturn return just started. Oh, it's in Aries. Oh gosh. So you're like 20, what? 27? 20? Are you 27 or 28? Oh my gosh. I went through my Saturn return like 5 years ago, because I'm 33 now. So yeah. And it was brutal, girl. My Saturn was in Aquarius. So Saturn returns are intense. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. But you learn a lot from them. And honestly, looking back, when I had my Saturn return, it kind of put like a lid on some of the behaviors I had. Now, it could have been a lot worse for me because I'm a Capricorn. So Saturn was really on my head, but it made me understand things in a different perspective, so that I would stop making decisions just based off of the moment or the feeling. But it taught me a thing or two, girl. It was, whoo, it grew me up. Yes, I am live early. Hey, Ari. Yes, girl, I have a doctor's appointment. So I was like, let me get on here with my ladies real quick. I'm gonna come back later though, so don't worry, y'all. But yeah, yes, and you're a Cap Stellium. Oh my gosh, girl, you're a Cap Stellium like me. I have so many Cap placements. So yes, we feel it. Right now, Saturn is retrograde in Pisces. So anyone that's still in their Saturn return in Pisces, y'all probably feeling it, especially if y'all have late degrees in Pisces, or any late degree Pisces in your sign. So Alexis, definitely check your moon and see what degree it's in, because Saturn is going retrograde in the last degrees of Pisces, which is like 29th degree, which is the critical degree. That's the degree where it's like crazy, okay? Poseidon type energy. 28th and 27th degree. So definitely look at your moon. Thank you, Black Widow Naga. I appreciate you, love. I wish some more readers would go live in the morning or the afternoon at least. Many of them go live at night. Yeah, they go live at night because that's when everybody be up, girl. I wish I could more, but y'all know I got these little babies. But when I was like kind of first starting out, I was live at night, honey. That's where it was at. Everybody be up tossing and turning. You have Saturn in Pisces, 7th house. Okay, what degree? Because, like I said, if y'all got any type of Pisces plan or any type of Pisces placements in a late degree in your chart, you are going to feel this Saturn return, or Saturn in Pisces retrograde. But yeah, he got some milk in there. Oh, not that one. No, he just got the regular one this morning. I thought about it, but yeah. So yeah, Pisces in the 7th house. That's interesting. That's how you connect with people around you. Because I have Gemini in my 7th house. And right now Uranus is in Gemini, and it is igniting my 7th house. When I tell you my 7th house is lit like a light bulb right now, y'all. It's so crazy. So I would definitely look and see how this Saturn retrograde in Pisces is going to affect your 7th house, because it's in Pisces. Definitely. Not complaining at all. I was a bit bored this morning. Oh, you were? Well, I'm glad that I can be some entertainment. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. But yeah. Where would you move, Queen, if you could move to any other state? Where would I move? That's a good question, because everything is crazy right now. I would move to a blue state. I would say that. I'll probably go like I don't know, like maybe Illinois. I would go to a blue state right now. Right now, it ain't even about just wanting to go because of the tropical weather. No, I'm going to a state where it's blue. I have a Saturn in Cancer. Okay, so yeah, you got a while before your Saturn return. Thank you. I decided I'm gonna stay by myself. Yeah. And that's perfectly fine. And even if you want to use these next 2 years to just really focus on like how you want that future to look, all of that is okay. That is okay. For sure. But yeah, so like I said, if you want me to be politically correct, honey, it's any state that's a Democratic state. Because right now these red states is losing it. I'm in Indiana and they trying to make it a real life Hunger Games. Yeah. Apparently our governor, he likes Trump a lot. So he's making a lot of crazy rules. But yeah. Okay. Black Widow Naga Love. Whenever you're ready, let me know. Okay. I'm gonna be on live for probably about 10 more minutes, y'all. I know y'all like, what? You just got here. I know, but I have a doctor's appointment. Once I come back and I get situated, I will be back on here this afternoon. So if you guys want to get on here, then I would definitely appreciate your company. Okay. I mean, I've been by myself for a while now, so it won't be that hard. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And it's not a bad thing. So like be by yourself. That's cool. That's great. Like, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, just use this time to just self-evaluate. What do you want for your future? That's okay. Yeah. Is Shevish still here? If you're still here, Shevish, thank you for sending me the links, love. I got to figure out something to do to this head of mine, y'all, because I want to crochet. Anybody in here know how to do hair? I know how to do hair a little bit, but it ain't never like the professionals. But I want to do crochets in my hair because, like, when I have the baby, I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to have time to do my hair. And I don't want to be looking crazy in a hospital. So I'm really trying to, like, figure out what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do to my hair. So, yeah. I'm thinking crochets, though. And then I'm going to put here, the live will be closing in 10 minutes. Ooh, I cannot spell today. I have Saturn and Pisces at 11 degrees. Yeah, so I would definitely like, even if you put in ChatGPT, what is this transit with Saturn going retrograde to Pisces? How is this going to affect you? What things could come back up? I feel like I have Pisces in my 4th house, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. I want to check real quick because I don't know. I feel like Pisces is in my my 4th house though. Okay, thank you so much, love. You can go ahead and drop your question whenever you're ready, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out and see, but I really do feel like Pisces is in my 4th house, which I don't know. 4th house is what does 4th house talk about? I wouldn't be surprised if I got a Pisces in the late degree. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Because I know a lot of my stellium placements with Capricorn are in late degrees. Yeah. What does the 4th house represent? Oh, it's a home, family, and private emotional foundation. Oh. Now I need to figure out what degree. Oh my gosh. Yep. It's definitely hitting on some stuff. Okay. Yeah, I got to see what this is about. I would need to like put in my information to find my degree. Planetary positions calculator. I don't like having Pisces in the seventh house though. Really, what do you feel like it does to like? What are the cons to it? I feel like with me having Gemini in my seventh house, it can make relationships very iffy for me. Like people can be in and out of my life. Like it don't give long term at all. You know, I'll make friends, I'll lose friends, I'll make more friends, I might lose friends. And it don't be because of no drama, but it could be just because life, things like that, you know. So that's something I've dealt with having that Gemini seventh house. Yeah. Sure, Chevish. Thank you, love. Building relationships is too complicated. I'm too sensitive, and people's sense of trust is deep when it happens, but I have to get to know people. Oh, yeah. Because it's that Pisces, and Pisces is like the deepest point of the water, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that would be tough. That would be tough. So yeah, it's like, you know, there's the pros and cons to each seventh house placement. Um, yeah. For the first question, can I get a general for my job and finances? Of course you can. Of course, dear. Put the music on. Thank you, Shevish. Okay. So, can I get a general for Black Widow Naga regarding her job and finances? Job and finances for Black Widow. Let's look at the, excuse me, the job. Excuse me. Job. So I definitely see you getting up out of a situation that has you very imbalanced. So job wise, you could be currently somewhere where you feel very just unbalanced, unstable. Two of Pentacles reverse is what I got. And upright, it's all about having balance and, you know, having things under control. But when it's upside down, that's like all the marbles have dropped. Okay. So I see you like walking away from or realizing your worth and removing yourself from a job that's keeping you kind of like all over the place, right? Um, and then it also says here, you have the Ten of Wands. Girl, this economy is so ghetto. Did you see where the nurses were getting laid off? Girl, yes. Nurses and doctors. That's why I think a lot of doctors were leaving the country because they knew it was coming. Yeah, y'all. They trying to make us a third world country. Yeah. However, there is new opportunities on the horizon for you with the Sun card here. Okay, the Sun card does signify achievement, optimism, clear thinking, satisfaction. So there is a job that's coming on the horizon where you will feel more like you're living in your purpose. Okay, and you have some job offer coming. You have the new opportunity right there. Ace of Pentacles. Financial situations improved. Okay. Salary increase. Okay. And you also have the moon here too. This is a time to follow your intuition, okay? Because I feel like negative thoughts could be trying to seep in. Negative thoughts could be telling you, like, girl, you gonna just be at this job. You're gonna have to just deal with it, honey. This is the best you're gonna get. Okay. But make sure not to feed those negative thoughts. Stay positive, stay optimistic, because there are some opportunities on the horizon for you when it comes to your job situation. Okay. So, like I said, I do see you moving up out of a very unstable work environment, or like I heard time too. So you might be in a situation where it's like, damn, like I don't feel like I ever have time for me. I'm always at work. Okay. So I see you gaining some balance and clarity on that part of your, when it comes to your job. Now let's look at your finances. Let's look at finances. We don't even produce enough doctors and nurses. This is wild, but I'm shook. Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's it's getting crazy. But I just, it's a distraction. I feel like this. The tower has to crumble, right? But there's still a foundation. Once the tower crumbles, there's still a foundation. So it looks so crazy right now. They want us all in this low vibrational state, afraid, scared, clenching our pearls for dear life. However, there's something else going on behind the scenes. Yeah. So if you could stay focused on that, trust me, you'll feel like, okay, I'm not falling for this bull. Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to feed off of low vibration. So that's why I'm like, don't feed into the trap, y'all. Stay elevated right now. Okay? Now, when it comes to your finance, you have the Eight of Wands reversed, okay? So finances could have felt a little stuck or a little stagnated. Because the Eight of Wands is a movement card, but it's upside down. So it's like an arrow that's stuck in the air, right? So your finances could have felt a little stagnant or just like very fixed finances to where like you made your check and went to rent, it went to a car note, it went to groceries, and then that was it. It wasn't no extra for no extra. So you could be coming out of a period of that. Feeling like your finances are very fixed. You have the Magician here. This is the ability to be able to manifest higher income or more money. Okay. So this is a time like to stay focused on what you desire. Yes, finances may be scary right now. Things might be a little tight. However, the Magician here, this is the ability to what's the word I'm trying to say? This is the ability to transmute that energy into prosperity. Okay. So I do see you in this energy of being able to kind of manipulate that, right? So instead of saying to yourself, oh, I don't have enough, you're going to be saying to yourself, I have more than enough. I have more than enough. I have more than what I need. That's how you're going to go against it, transmute that energy. Okay. And with the High Priestess, that's what I said. Stay elevated. Stay elevated. Especially because I feel like you're kind of like giving chosen one energy. So it's very important for the chosen ones to stay elevated. We are creating our reality. That's why I was just telling y'all, there's a whole thing going on where they're trying to keep us all stuck in this low vibrational 3D surrounding. But you have the ability to rise above that and to create your reality. So always remember that. Even if you have to play frequency music, money frequency music, whatever, it's going to keep you afloat. Okay. I don't see you succumbing to what's going on. I see you being able to stay elevated. Okay. Yeah. See, I told you. What did I just say? They are trying to keep us in a tower moment. Why? Because they know that there's some of us that are enlightened. We are awakening. Okay. So they're going against the grain and they're lying to you to make you feel like, oh no, you're going to struggle. You're going to be poor. You're not going to have. You're going to be without. But that's absolutely not true, which is why you are the High Priestess. What? Ooh. So during your financial times, you're not going to go without, dear. Okay? You're going to be fine. Three of Wands, expansion, advancement, improved status. Okay? Don't worry. Yes, there you go. There you go. Confirmation. Don't worry, my dear. You are going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Okay? So that's more of like spirit just telling you, honey, don't buy into the hype. Your finances will be fine. Okay? Your job, life, you're going to be making a transition, and you're going to be able to maintain stability. Ace of Pentacles. Okay? I hope that helps you, girl. She said 11-11. That's what I'm saying. It's going to all work out. And then you can go ahead and drop your next questions when you're ready. Shevish, drop your my question when you're ready. You're welcome. And then you two ladies will be my last on the live until I come back later. Okay? But you're welcome, of course. What are Javon's current feelings for me? You miss him? Aww. Okay. Okay, what are Javon's current feelings for Black Widow Road Naga? So his first card was the Two of Swords here. And he's like, I don't know if y'all haven't really been talking or whatever, but he's kind of like in his head because he don't really know like what next step he should take. Because the Two of Swords is a standstill card. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Does she like me? Does she not? You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't really know. So he's choosing to kind of be in this High Priestess, which is just kind of waiting to see what happens. Okay. So like I said, I don't know if like you guys are in a conversation with each other, but yeah, see, he's waiting to see what happens. I told you 7 of Pentacles is right there. But his feelings for you is he definitely wants to like, he's interested in a relationship. You know, he's like, yeah, I could definitely see myself dating you. But it's like, you don't really express nothing. Like, you don't really be expressing yourself to me. So I don't want to jump the gun on this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like try to pursue you on a deeper level if like you ain't really feeling me like that, you know? So yeah, he's kind of like, he's choosing to hold back, but it's more so out of ego, you know? He wants to have his dignity. Because his thing is like, what if I ask her to be my woman and she says no? What if she rejects me? Like, ouch, okay? So his feelings for you is he's really feeling you. He's feeling you a whole lot, okay? But he's like, I got to be logical. Because she didn't express to me that she want a relationship or she looking for that, so I'm not going to say nothing. She said, yeah, I get that. I like him. Yeah. So he's just kind of like withholding, but he do feel like, I mean, the butterflies is butterflying for him. Okay. I heard like, I just don't want to be irresponsible. And I'm assuming that's just him not wanting to be irresponsible with his emotions. But yeah, he do want to see like how you feeling. If you was open to that. I like that already. Huh? 11:40. So that's what I'm getting for Javon, girl. Have y'all talked? Let me see another card for y'all too. Hold on. Give me another card for Black Widow and Naga and Javon. Like, how's he feeling about her? Let me see what comes out. Jacob, what you doing? Yeah, we spoke last night. What was it like? Were y'all just kind of talking about like surface level stuff? Oh, new phase. Rekindle, renewal, transformation. Yeah, like he feels like you have some type of importance in his life, but he just don't know what it is. You got the Phoenix. We were cupcaking, girl. Did you tell him that you what was your take on like y'all long term like future? Was you just kind of staying elusive to being in a relationship with him? Cause
Sedona.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you weren't really giving him the green light on that topic, so he like just beat around the bush. But he would definitely date you. He would definitely date you. Who's currently and recently thinking inquire about me prominently and why? Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, girl. She's like, I already knew it. I'll just make sure the card said the same thing. I said, I think I'm falling for you too hard. I have to start leaving the house earlier. LOL. A lot. Okay. Well, I said I get too comfortable. He should have just said something like, dude, it's gonna be okay. He just don't. I think he be kind of like, I know what she said, but did she really mean it on that type of level? Like, should I bring up dating her? Should I bring it up in conversation? Okay, that's what I got. And you can go ahead and drop your next question, Black Water Roll. And then Chevish, thank you for posting your question.
Please, you throwing it away?
Sit down. You giving your dad a hard time this morning. No, you're not getting no lip gloss. No, thank you. Spiritual and ancestral messages I need to know. Okay? Thank you, baby. Go sit down. Go watch your show. Go watch your show. You don't need. You can draw with that. Yeah, go get it. Here. No, not that. That's a library book. You can draw on that. Okay, so spiritual and ancestral messages for Black Widow Row. No, baby. Bring it back, Sedona. I feel like that during this time, this is going to be like where conflict resolution comes into play. So the energy is kind of crazy right now. It's heightened. Thank you. And it's actually tomorrow, but I'm open to accepting gifts now. Cause look, I told y'all this girl act like she trying to come and be a Virgo. How I've been feeling. But thank you so much. So right now things are gonna be like chaotic and things like that. But Spirit is telling you like do not absorb this energy. Like it's more so like around you, but it's not for you. So I feel like Spirit is saying continue to stay in alignment with like-minded people. Stay in alignment with people that are elevated like you. Okay? Because this is going to be a very chaotic time. Everybody feels it. This is a crazy year. But they're saying stay elevated. Okay? Because I have the Seven of Swords here in the Tower, right? Now, the Seven of Swords to the Tower, it talks about betrayal, losses, and damages. But let's look at that. Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. While the economy is like going through this Seven of Swords Tower moment, you gonna be good. I told you. You gonna be good. Three of Coins is the working card. It's like the job secured. Okay? So your ancestors, spirit guides are saying the same thing. They want you to stay elevated. And they saying like that Eight of Swords is an illusion. King of Pentacles is here. Like you are going to prosper. Chosen ones are going to prosper during this time. This is not a time for us to be an Eight of Swords. It's not a time for us to be afraid or to buy into the illusions of the naysayers. This is a time to realize who you are, okay? Because you're going to get blessed. Regardless of what's going on in the world, you're going to be blessed, my dear. So that's what your ancestors are really just stay pushing that for you to stay elevated, stay elevated. And I think it's a collective message for all chosen ones. Like I know it's easy to fall into fear mongering, and I know it's easy to look at media, social media, be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But it's like, this is not the time. This is not the time. Okay? So if that means you got to cleanse, if you got to do some meditation, whatever, stay elevated. Yes. Right. The economy is so volatile right now. Yeah, girl, I'm doing everything in my power for it not to shake me. And you won't be shaken. I'm telling you, you are going to be fine. So rest assured in that. Don't panic. Okay? Don't panic. It's all an illusion. I promise. Okay? All right. So that's what I got for you, love. And thank you in advance for the baby shower gift. I really appreciate it because I do need to get her some more stuff. So if anybody wants to send money for the baby shower gift, I appreciate that because I got to get this baby some more stuff. So even tomorrow when I do my baby shower, virtual baby shower, you guys don't feel bad if you're like, oh, I didn't get Queen a gift. It's fine. If you would like to just send something on the live, I would appreciate it. Because like I said, I got to get this girl some stuff. Okay? All right, so Chevish, you're welcome, love. Who's currently recently thinking and inquiring about Chevish and why? It's you. Who's thinking about her and why? Mm. So it's feminine energy. It's not masculine. But there could be some old like friends or something like that could be thinking about you and possibly wanting to like come back around towards you. Now I told y'all Saturn's retrograde in Pisces, so that could definitely be why. But feminine energy here. And there was an ending, but it seems like that these feminine energies want to come back. So don't be surprised if like you have people from your past wanting to like hit you up, reach out to you, text you, hey girl, we ain't talked in a long time, how you been? Type stuff. I'm gonna show you why I feel like it's all feminine energy. It's not masculine right now. See? All the queens. Well, almost all of them. The only one you don't have is a Queen of Pentacles. You have Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and then you're here, right? So this will be a time when, like I said, there could be an opportunity for friendships to resurface because the Death card's here, but the Seven of Wands is here. So there could be an opportunity for friendships, old coworkers, old alliances to resurface right now. And then, like I said, with the Seven of Wands here and the Four of Wands, it will kind of be up to you if you want to kind of bring this back around. Okay. So that's what I'm primarily seeing. I don't see relationship or lovers right now. More friendships, things that have phased out. Okay. And we also have the Ten of Wands. See, that's what I'm saying. So this is like people trying to come back in and pick up where y'all left off. Okay. With the Ten of Wands. So like I said, if you at the store or if you somewhere busy, you might bump into somebody that you ain't seen in a long time. Female wise. And they were like, oh, how you been? Da, 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 da. And you like, girl, we stopped talking like a year ago. What do you want? But yeah. Is the person I'm picking up Isis or Bianca? Let's see. Is the person I'm picking up Isis or Bianca? Yeah. Is it Isis or Bianca? Yes. I don't know who was a Queen of Wands. It's one of them. I don't know if it's Isis or Bianca, but yes, it's one of them. Then you came out again, like right next to the Queen of Wands. So yeah. I would not be surprised, people. I would not be surprised if they resurface. And again, this could be because of Saturn going retrograde in Pisces. So it'll be up to you if you want to open those doors again. Okay. You're welcome. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get it off. I got to go to my appointment. But thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I will be back later today. So if y'all miss me, I'll be back later. Okay. But thank you for your donations. And I hope y'all have a good afternoon. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.